were Skyping with Mark Kelly, the twin brother of the first American astronaut to spend 1 year in space.
Students started working on this project as sixth graders in 2015, and they followed Scott Kelly's progress on the International Space Station for 1 year through the eyes of Mark Kelly. He answered all of our questions, filled us in on his role on the ground. This is the first time NASA's had a control subject on Earth, and so they were able to gather a lot of data, and we followed and tracked all of that data.
There was a test that was done on our telomeres. Telomeres are these structures that sit on the end of your genes. And the length of your telomeres is a good indication of how old you are, physically how old, not how old you are for the calendar. So the theory was that because of the radiation in space and the stress of being in this environment, that Scott's telomeres would shorten. But in fact, they got longer. And we're not so sure why, but it might mean that maybe my brother is just very comfortable to be in space for a long time. It could be. My space flights, I went to space 4 different times, but my flights were all about 2 weeks in length.
In 6th grade, we started this project, so we learned about Mark Kelly and Scott Kelly, what they did in space, how they trained.
Hello, my name is Enrique Alvarado, and we want to know, Scott did some training at Star City, the Russian astronaut training center. Have you ever trained there, and what was the training like?
Yeah, so I've been there, I guess I've only been there once. I went there to do some water survival in the Black Sea in a Russian Soyuz capsule. And Star City is, it's a former, well, it's still a military base for the Russian Air Force and the Russian Space Agency.
It was really fun. I enjoyed this project and I learned a lot from it.
I would take away, well, for one, that I talked to an astronaut because that was awesome. And also that space is like really different on the body, and I would also like to explore more in depth with that.